All right, so now the car is home for the year until winter hits again. First test drive went great. I had no issues. Front suspension felt great. The new Petters are actually surprisingly comfortable, considering they've got a higher spring rate than my old coilovers did. So, but the dampening's turned all the way down. Car shifts great, runs great. Had its first fill up with fresh 93, but I've also started on garage stuff. So I got a whole bunch of shelves from Exoforma and Obsessed Garage powder coated in black. So I got my quick jack hangers over there, plus the pump itself. And they fit really, really nice in the corner. And I'm getting ready to start painting the garage. I've actually already picked out the color. It's going to be a really light neutral gray to replace this awful looking old dingy white that's all marked up from the previous owners of this house not knowing how to measure things out. So I filled probably 160 holes in the wall, spent a lot of time spackling and sanding. But yeah, this is something else that I've been working on for a while. So I keep all of my pads separated, wash supplies, everything's organized by brand usage on all the shelves. Still got to get my other DA back from the warehouse where the car sat for the past 6 months. And I need to fill out this shelf. I need to get another gallon because having that blank space bothers me. Then I also picked up this tool holder from OC Fab. Had it powder coated black by Creative Dust in Fithian, Illinois. They did a great job. They did all of the shelving. So all of the Obsessed Garage stuff came stainless steel. All the bracketing, everything you need to mount it, except for some good drywall anchors and the stud finder. But all the Exoforma stuff. So everything over here, the DA holder, these little rails, all of the actual holders themselves, they all come pre-powder coated black. As long as the pad holders do. But I need to paint the whole garage, which I'll be doing at the end of this month. I need to pick up a new toolbox because I've actually finally gotten rid of my old big steel workbench. I need to organize everything too. I ended up picking up a bunch of these Husky totes. They were actually on sale at Home Depot, and I use those to organize all of my wash mitts, everything new in order. I'm going to be keeping all the used stuff separate, but those are going to be really nice. And then this 52-inch adjustable height Husky workbench, which I'll have a lot more space. This will be moving on to the 46-inch Milwaukee box I'll be getting here pretty soon. So yeah, this has pretty much been the other side project I've been working on aside from the car. Still need to order the other set of CCWs. Still need to order that front weld. I did get the G-Force coilover relocation. I have it. It's not in the car yet. But, I mean, everything is running and functioning like it should right now. So I just figured I'd give you guys an update considering it's going to be 6 years with the car on the 15th of March this year. So it came from bone stock down to replacement Delco brake pads. And I've got a whole bunch of paperwork of the previous owner, the one other owner, complaining about clunky rear end. So I've got all of that stuff. Came from bone stock to this. So I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty happy with what's been going on, but I'm excited to turn this place into basically a showroom for my cars, and then Gabby's Honda when it gets parked in here during the winter. It's because I move the car every year, so garage doesn't stay quite warm enough, and I don't want her to have to park outside when it's snowy. But I also do need to figure out what banners I'll be putting up, what flags. I know I'll be keeping the Australian flag on this side where the GTO is always parked. I need to get an American flag hung up over on this side for where the Impala sits during the summer. But I also need to put in some more lighting. I actually got these lights up here earlier at Home Depot. They're pretty cheap. They're very bright, and they're in the correct 6K lighting that I was looking for. So yeah, I'm going to do some Barina lights on the ceiling, pull those hooks down, wire everything in, and I also want to put some lighting on the garage door so that way it really does look like a showroom or a full-on detail bay when I get into here. especially at nighttime when I start doing detailing for friends on their cars. But I need to get the lighting figured out, get the walls painted. That's going to be outside because I don't physically think the Impala will fit in here, especially with how far over the GTO is, so that way I can still have space. I got to do that and put the mower outside, and all the shovels and brushes and everything that will be used in here, they'll be stored in an outdoor cabinet just to free up as much floor space. I still have to get rid of that shelf. I really have no need for jack stands or anything of this kind anymore in here. No point in having these heaters because they're just little 1500 watt heaters. But yeah, hopefully pretty soon have a toolbox and get the Impala wedged in here once it warms up just a little bit more. But it is coming along rather well right now, so I'm fairly pleased with it. But again, these came from Obsessed Garage. They're not cheap. You will have to get them powder coated if you want them black, otherwise they will be stainless. Everything else came from Exoforma, except for the quick jack mounts came from Quick Jack with the Costco deal that they were running a little while ago. So yeah, I've been posting to Obsessed Garage, their Facebook page, asking what other people have been using, recommendations, things along those lines. And everything I've been recommended so far has been great. All of the products work. They're all consistently sized. And that's exactly what I was looking for.